Greetings, Taurus. Oh my God, so many messages I got for you. It's like 12 a.m. here on the West Coast. And so I was laying in bed and I'm like, something kept telling me, like, do Taurus is reading. So I'm like, all right, let me see what's going on with Taurus. And so, of course, these are general messages. So you already know I'm going to like pick up on more than just one Taurus's energy or situation. And so just bear with me because the messages are going to be kind of like crazy all over the place because that's the energy I was picking up from you guys. So I'm just going to flow with it. Now, the messages that I channeled earlier is like, okay, so some of you guys are like really down right now. And you're trying to, hey, Vina, hey, Rita, Simone, Taurus, hey, my fellow sign. Okay, so some of you guys are kind of sad, and you've been isolating yourself because you're trying to figure it all out. There's somewhere you feel like you missed the mark, but Spirit is telling me that you have not missed the mark and that you are literally just warming up. Now, in terms of time, you need to be patient because not everything is based on time. You know what I mean? Like, some things are just like divinely guided to happen for you. And with you guys being an earth sign, you're really used to like having like a plan of action, seeing results right away because you're used to like growing things and growing opportunities. Um, And what I want to do, because I feel sad for you. And, like for me, life is really good right now. So to feel this sadness come over me before I was about to do your reading, I feel like you're going to take this sadness and turn it into something. And I feel like you're going to turn it into something tangible or something artistic or something that's really going to benefit you. So I want you to stay encouraged. Now, for some of you guys, you're in relationships that aren't necessarily making you happy, but you don't want to be alone. Due to you being ruled by Venus, love is like the air you breathe. And some of you guys have came out of like a rough relationship or just a breakup in general, and you kind of like clinged to the first person that showed you affection. And you're like in a relationship where you're not really present. Now, some of you guys are in good relationships, and there's a lot of naysayers and outsiders. And I'm really urging you guys to start being more private. Stop seeking so much advice from people. Stop retelling the same story over and over again that paint you into this victim energy. It's time for you to really empower yourself. You guys have a lot of good things coming towards you. I'm hearing like acknowledgement of your talents and your gifts. I'm hearing like being loved unconditionally the way that you feel unconditionally. It's just a lot of good energy, but it's being blocked out because you're spending energy on things that really speak to your heart. Okay, so let's get into the card. Now, for some of you Tauruses, and I know you might not want to hear this, but some of you guys are doing some shady shit and you need to clean it up because Saturn goes direct September 18th. So if you're like but betraying a friend or backstabbing someone or gossiping, you need to like start righting your wrongs because you know Saturn rules that karma and it keeps track of things. So while great, it's like a lot of people been running rampant just out of pocket, and you could have got drawn into some things because sometimes you guys tend to wear your heart on your sleeve. You befriend people like way too soon without really knowing what their intentions are or why they are there, because you just kind of like, you're like the flower child of the zodiac. You just float around like shooting love arrows and just wanting genuine affection and love. And sometimes that can get you guys in situations that could have been prevented if you would have just been patient. You know, they give you guys that theory of that not theory of that example of like a bull just running around in a china shop like breaking everything. And I feel like that's kind of been what it's been like for some of you guys. And it's like when Saturn goes direct, some of you guys are going to be looking at the mess you've made and be like, oh my God. So if you are like on the unevolved Taurus end where you may be just being really stubborn, trying to get your way at any cost, you know, not appreciating what you have and trying to go for what other people have just because you know you can, it's time to tighten that up too. But for a lot of you guys, I feel just like a lot of abundance coming in, but also some sadness along the journey to this abundance. So let's see. Okay. So you got the justice card coming out. So exactly, you getting things that are rightfully yours that could have been taken from you, or things that were done, you know, disjustly to you, unjustly to you, will be turned around. But this is that karma that I was talking about. So it's like either way, wrongs will be made right, whether it's in your favor or not. So then you have to decide which side of karma are you on. You really have to do some soul searching right now. The Nine of Cups comes up in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like that's that energy where I was saying, like, now I know there are cross watchers that are going to be watching. So there could be spaces in your life, Taurus, where people feel like you've taken more than you should have, or you were just like stubborn and overindulgent. And I feel like if not, this is some energy that's happened to you and it's about to turn around. Like things have to be made right. And this is going to see you having to let go of some of the things that you once thought you really wanted. You got the Five of Pentacles and the Moon card coming out. Five of Pentacles in reverse, I'm sorry, with the Moon card coming out. So yeah, I feel like there's going to be shed on some things, but also for the ones of you that I feel this sadness with, you're going to come out of feeling left out in the cold, understood, or like closed in, boxed in. And it's going to be because this Moon card to me is telling me that you guys are going to like dig deep within. And I feel like once you dig deep within, you're going to start to see these amazing things about yourself that you can capitalize on. And this is like an energy of like doing some shadow work, like really tapping those spaces that you've kind of ignored, because sometimes you guys don't like confrontation, Taurus. A lot of the times you don't like confrontation. And so you're going to have to confront yourself. You're going to have to confront the things that you kind of hide from people, like your dissatisfaction or your sadness or, you know, your emotions. You're a very grounded earth sign, but at the same time, you have that Venus aspect that you just require that closeness. But I feel like once you dig deep within, this is going to pull you out of that like somber energy, or just like not feeling like you have the drive. Now, with this being your sister sign, Taurus is, I'm sorry, Virgo's month, this has you doing that introspection. Shit. Hold on, guys, it dropped. Okay, so you got the Six of Wands. So yeah, I feel like when you pull yourself out of this energy and really like see what you have, you're going to like feel successful again. But not just feeling successful, you're going to be on that journey that you know you have to take to get where you want to go. But I feel like all these delays and kind of like setbacks or just doubt that you've been having in some aspects is going to start to fade away. Because honestly, what the Six of Wands is telling me is that there's people that love you, that genuinely love you and support you. And you need to look at that. You need to look at those people. Don't look at the naysayers or don't pay attention to the people that don't oppose, because there are some people in your life, Taurus, that don't applaud your success. And they say they love you and they say they're there for you and they say they're down for you. But honestly, your success or just your peace of mind or your stable energy, it low key threatens these people. So even in this Six of Wands energy, I'm feeling like there's going to be areas in your life where you're going to be well received by the people who genuinely support you. And there's going to be people in the background that see this and they're going to be kind of like hating because they wish they were in your position. All right. You got to stop being stubborn too, Taurus, because the cards are really tight. And as I said, that the death in reverse comes out. So you're holding on to the past. You're holding on to things that have served its time and its purpose in your life. And your stubborn energy of like I'm not letting go or I'm gonna, kind of be right. That's kind of like really I want to say keeping you like in that victim mentality or that victim space where everybody's like picking on you. But it's because you don't want to let go of certain things and people that you know are not good for you. It's like you don't want to give up. So it's like you're digging your heels in to keep these relationships just because you don't want to be the one that gives up. You don't want to lose something. But is it like really making you happy? Are these people really a part of like your happiness? Because people can't make you happy, but they can join you in your happiness that you've already created with yourself. So are you happy? Like, are you genuinely happy with the decisions you're making right now, the spaces that you're choosing to be in mentally, emotionally, spiritually? It's time for you to flourish and grow. And the only way you can do that is if you release these things that have served their purpose in your life already. You have to know that some people come into your life for a season and a certain reason. And then once that time is up, they have to go. And, holding on is only dragging you. It's like let go or be dragged, Taurus. And this could even be your own thoughts. You got to let go of your own thoughts. Some negative self-talk, not seeing your beauty. Tauruses are literally like all naturally beautiful, especially the women. So it's like it's time for you to really capitalize on that and let that beauty shine from within so that you can get some things taken care of. Like your work ethic is like top tier. You know what I mean? So it's like these are personal like relationships and friendships and social circles that you need to start detoxing and let go of all the sentimental intuition is telling you like, yo, something's not right, but you keep pushing through it. You got the high priestess, right as I said that. It's time to listen to your intuition. You have to, because you are very grounded, but you're also very spiritual, Taurus, and you're highly intuitive. Highly intuitive. You can read people. You know who to invest in and who not to. So I'm asking you again, are you really happy? Is your spirit being fulfilled? Or are you kind of just like going along? Are you tapping in to your divine energy, your intuitive energy, that otherworldly, that other knowing stuff but not knowing how? Don't shrug off these things because these are things when you think of someone and they message you or call you. This is your intuition doing a lot of work. So you need to start paying attention to the synchronicities around you and get some damn rest. You got the King of Cups in reverse. Now, also, I felt this energy of a water sign that does not have the best intentions for you. Now, the thing about this water sign, and with this King of Cups coming in reverse, this could be a masculine, and it could not be. It really doesn't matter. But this person is very like emotionally, like they stay on an emotional roller coaster. And even if it's not a water sign, this person is just emotionally always like up and down, up and down. And I feel like they project onto you. It's almost like they act like you have to be responsible for their life or you have to be responsible for them. And it's really time for you to like put a healthy boundary between you and this person. With this death card, I feel like you're holding on to this person just because you feel like you can heal them or you can help them or they need you. But selfishly, you're holding on to them too for your own other reasons for some of you. Now, for a group of you, it's like, yo, this person is like really getting on my nerves. I should put a distance between them. Intuitively, you know that. But for the other portion of you, I feel like you're holding on to this person because they give you some type of like boost in a way. Maybe you guys can like chat together, you guys, but maybe there's some gossip and there's just some like, I don't know, I feel like a toxic tie. For another group of you, here's the 10 of Pentacles coming out with the 8 of Wands. So if you're concerned about finances and your family and shit being like in order, it is. This is also like a lot of new opportunities coming towards you that is going to guarantee that your family and you are like stable for a very long time. So I want you to just like stay in your high priestess energy so that when these opportunities come towards you, intuitively you'll know. See, a lot of you guys have some beautiful opportunities that are taking place beneath the surface here with the moon card. This could be like giving you some anxiety because, like I said, you want a structured plan. You want to be able to pinpoint which direction you're going in. But what I keep hearing is that divine intervention is coming in and it's going to shift the way you see things. That's why these are the cards that I'm really drawn to. The High Priestess, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. These are direct messages from your spirit guides, your ancestors, telling you to just be patient because there's a lot of equity built up behind you in a spiritual and it's going to manifest into a material aspect. The Eight of Wands is telling me you need to just stay open for this communication and also be ready to take, these opportunities on. Some of you could be having to travel and do some, different things to broaden your horizon. But I'm also hearing that it's definitely time for some of you to lean on your own faith. If you are in a relationship that you know you're not completely fulfilled in, you need to just like let it go because I see here that it's just like definitely an emotional roller coaster. Like one day you like madly in love with this person, the next day you're disgusted by this person. But for some of you, you just like the attention and the stability that this person brings, so you stay with them. I'm hearing that this person stays too because you offer some stability for them. But with the emotional roller coaster, like it's just hard for you guys to be on the same page sometimes emotionally. So in the realm of love, it's time for some of you guys to be able to stand on your own. Yeah. Ace of Wands comes out. It's time for a new start. You need passion and love, and I just kind of feel like that's what you need to be looking for. But I don't really want to say looking for. I think you need to take that passion that you want and push it towards what you need to do for yourself. A lot of sexual energy for you right now, but the Knight of Cups comes up in reverse. So this is just like, yeah, it's sex. It's okay. It's good sex, but like, I just don't see you being emotionally fulfilled. There's like a player like energy as well. Some of you could be in a relationship with someone, and this person could be like building towards you, and you could low key be like looking, still looking like, oh, I like this person, but if somebody that I feel better comes along, I probably like cut this person off and go to that person. And you need to be mindful because that person I'm hearing might like snap if you do that. The Eight of Pentacles, though, for some of you guys, is that energy where I feel like you're just working really hard, trying to build this stability here with the Ten of Pentacles. But you're gonna have that because you have a good work ethic, is what I always see for you guys. But it's like really time to just put your nose down to your work and turn your back on a lot of shit that's just not serving you, that's not fulfilling, stuff that that you're not like invested in. The Wheel of Fortune comes out. And yeah, it's like once you really just stop focusing on the things that really don't bring you any happiness, and you put that passion and that energy towards like your projects or really just elevating, learning new things to add to your repertoire or whatever, like you're gonna have this like change. But this is gonna be a good change because it's gonna bring in that fresh energy that you need, but I feel like it's just gonna take you somewhere great. Some of you guys could just I just keep hearing be like a star or something. Like really well known for something that you do. It's gonna bring you like accolades. Yeah. As I say that, we get the Empress in the upright position and the Eight of Swords in the reverse position. Your card being the Empress. And this is you being like ideas and not chasing, knowing that with whatever is. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay. Stop lagging. Okay. So Eight of Swords in reverse is like you're coming out of this feeling like, yo, I'm being held back. Realize like nothing's holding you back with your soul, Taurus. And it's your thoughts because things aren't happening the way you want them to. But I feel like you're surrounding yourself with like energy that's not growing with that death card in reverse, but with the Eight of Swords and the Empress coming out, it's like now you see your beauty again. Now you see your worth. Now you going for what's yours, but in a way that is so elegantly being attracted to you. It's like you're just gonna become like a magnet for just like love and warmth and being appreciated. But it's only after you let go of these things that aren't really making you happy. Things that you're like hoarding, whether it's people, thoughts, material shit, it doesn't matter. The Nine of Pentacles comes out. You have to stand on your own, Taurus. You have to. Don't worry about the people that don't support you because you're going to have all that you desire. You know this Nine of Pentacles energy. You creating your own shit. You already have the Empress out here on the board, so it's like, what better to come after the Empress? Like, if anything, the Nine of Pentacles. You already have the High Priestess out here. So then to have the Nine of Pentacles too, this is like very divine feminine energy. And you're going to be stepping back into that energy. More self-care, more sun, more laughter, more relaxation as you still jot down those ideas, doodle in your notebook, get things in order so that you can like progress with the next season coming up. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there and let's get into your oracle cards and then we'll be done. But yeah, Taurus, it's time to create that balance. Let go of things that you could be holding on to that are no longer serving you. And get your karma in check, you know. Make it on like the right side of things. One second, let me see. Let's get on this Kipper because I wanna see that energy around you that I'm like picking up on, and then I kind of want to see what's just going on in general. You got courtship coming out in reverse. So I feel like there could be some separations coming up. Not just from romantic partners, but from like those people that kind of, I feel like, that are emotionally dependent on you. I think you're going to be shaking that off. You're going to be walking away from those relationships that no longer excite you, make you happy. As I say that, you got the main male in reverse coming out. Cards are all over. You got the main male coming out in reverse. So this is going to be somebody you're going to be letting go. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man because women have masculine energy too. But I feel like you're going to be letting go of this person because they're like operating in their shadow right now. And I don't feel like they know it. This person feels like they're like always innocent and everybody's just always against them. And I just kind of feel like you're going to be walking away from that energy. Now, if this is you, you're going to be leaving that energy behind and you're going to be like in full accountability for like where you could be like the poison in someone's life, Taurus, because we're not always right, you know? Now you got sudden wealth coming out. So it's like letting go of all of these things are gonna bring a lot of room for success and abundance in your life. I feel like on the financial period portion, Taurus, you're gonna be fine. Because at the bottom of your deck you have unexpected income. So to have sudden wealth and unexpected income is like wow. Financially, you're gonna be fine. Like I said, I just feel like these are emotional relationships that need to be kind of detoxed. And, you know, you just need to be mindful of those. Mature man. You know, so yeah, I'm definitely feeling like a masculine energy around you. If you are in a relationship and you're still thinking about your ex, like you're gonna have some to sit with yourself and figure out why you're not letting this ex go if you feel like you like who you're with. But some of you guys, I feel like you rebounded too fast. And if this past person was to come back, you'd probably take them back. All right, let's get some other. Now let's get into your oracle cards. So yeah, Taurus, it's time to let it go. Because you got a lot of wealth and abundance that's growing around you. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, unexpected wealth. I'm sorry, sudden wealth, unexpected income. It's like you want this abundance more than anything, Taurus, because you deserve it. These cards are huge and my hands are small. Okay, let's see. All right, you got number 49, assistance, help, support. This card says, I felt a tug. You must be at the end of your rope. We have trained and we have studied. We have fallen and picked ourselves up to try yet again. Certainly, progress has been made with each effort and each attempt. But sometimes, despite it all, we have to acknowledge that we have to acknowledge the reality that we can't do it entirely on our own. In this imagery, the white doves are visual metaphors for helping hands. The physical support they provide here might take a form of emotional encouragement, financial assistance, or expert advice based on knowledge or previous experience. The challenge now is to achieve a balance to offer help but not reliance. So, like I said, there could be some people that really support you. You need to look to them. They're like opening their arms to you to give you support. And some of the outside naysayers, people that don't believe in you, could be like fucking with you mentally and emotionally. So you have to shake that off. But also, this card even talks about financial assistance coming in. So for some of you who just kind of feel like at your lowest point financially, there's going to be some better opportunities coming for you. Just stay in an abundant mindset so that you can draw that energy in for you. Okay, let's get an energy oracle message for you guys. And Taurus, don't don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Spirit really wants me to tell you that. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Stop giving people multiple chances and opportunities to disappoint you. Because after a while, it's just going to be like you disappointing yourself. Don't go back down roads already traveled that didn't lead anywhere because you're going to have the same results. And you're going to keep replaying these same scenarios and thoughts and reliving these same moments. So it's some people you need to let go of. It's some thought processes you need to heal and let go of as well. And don't be with anyone out of desperation, Taurus. I know you need love, honey. I know. And it's like the most highest vibration, but don't be with somebody if they don't truly make you happy. You got goddess of the moon. Okay. Friday is going to be a really beautiful day with the moon in Pisces. And with it being Friday the 13th, a lot of powerful energy for you to be releasing, doing some spiritual baths, doing like magic for yourself, not stuff against other people. Do things that are going to bring healing and success and abundance into your life. Write your intentions, burn them, and release them to the ethers. Light you a candle for whatever intention you're programming. But it's time to start getting moving on this spiritual quest. You know what I mean, Taurus? It's time to like power up. And with the High Priestess coming out, with the Nine of Pentacles coming out, and with the Empress coming out, I really feel like there's a lot of divine energy, feminine energy that's moving through you and around you. And it's really time to tap into that And I feel like Friday will be a really good day with all the high energy. This card says intuition going within. This eternal spirit holding the bright reflective moon and standing in front of the crystal clear waters of a sparkling waterfall. Her arms arch upward, receiving the light of the moon, the light of inspiration. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving the card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information on all types of issues, and now is the time to use it. The goddess of the moon brings all sorts of information to the spectacular. For instance, you could get the urge to take a different route home from work or that you avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea of a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. Even with this ability to connect. But this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up. Get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Affirmation. I have a strong intuitive voice. I freely receive guidance and trust the messages. You are tapped in. Hold on, guys. It's lagging again. Yeah, you are tapped in, Taurus. You are receiving divine messages, spirit. That's why the high moon card came. This of the moon are foretelling this exact energy. And this is just here to confirm it. Like the high priestess has that globe on her head, low key, because she can see. You know what I mean? And I feel like, Taurus, a lot of you guys can see. And it's really just time to see. Allow yourself to tap into that intuitive energy. You guys can literally speak things into existence, especially coming up as the Empress and the High Priestess. So be mindful of your tongue because it can seal your fate. That's why I'm telling you, don't speak from that victim mentality anymore. Speak from the survivor. Speak from the victor mentality where you are actually conquering things, knocking your goals down one by one. Okay, let's get you guys another energy card. Thank you, Spirit. Bam! The first card you get is hostilities in reverse. Terrible glare. Okay. Hostilities in reverse. Oh, boom. That energy that you were feeling in yourself, any negative self talk, like we saw with the Eight of Swords in reverse earlier. This is like whatever was like being toxic to you, around you, or coming from you is now dying down because you're going to be tapping into that intuitive energy and you're going to realize like so much. And this is going to help you to clear out anything that's just not working for you. Anybody that's being fake, toxic, bringing a drama to you, or hating or mad at you, because I feel like some people are like mad at you for no reason. But anyway, this card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. There is a shift in the energies around you and even about you. And the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take. And it may seem on the surface that things are slow and getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situation will be resolved. Affirmation. I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make responsible requests, and make my expectations clear. So, yeah, like I said earlier, it's time to start setting up those boundaries. Stop letting people just pop in and out of your life. Stop allowing people to dump on you. Um, And you're changing, Taurus. You're going through a lot of changes. You're growing a lot inside spiritually. And this is bringing on a lot of anxiety, but also a very strong intuitive gift for you. And so that's why it's like good to speak that affirmation, you know? I'm gonna read that affirmation again for you guys because it's important. It says, I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make responsible requests, and make my expectations clear. So start speaking that life into yourself, Taurus. It's a lot of beautiful changes on the rising for you. And I just really want you to like stay encouraged, make these necessary changes. And sometimes the hardest changes is seeing where we're like our own worst enemy. And we all have shadow work to do, all of us. But it only brings us closer to our divine purpose and our divine being within self. So, yeah, Taurus, that was your timeless tarot reading. So I love you guys. I'm sending you a lot of encouragement, healing energy, and strength. I feel like you need it right now. Um, be very mindful of who you're allowing into your lives, your wounds, your energy space. Be mindful of the people that you're giving opportunity right energy space when you deal with others. It's lagging. Yeah, be mindful of the energy that you're putting out as well. And I wish you guys all bliss and happiness and laughter and passion and all those good things and success. Um, I think at the end of September, I'm gonna open my calendar again. I'm like booked until next week, so I'm not taking anybody this week. But if you follow me on Instagram, the Oracle7 at gmail.com. I'm sorry, at Instagram, and my email is oracleorigins7 at gmail.com. And you can go on my products and services page, Oracle Origins, on Instagram if you kind of want to just browse around and see what kind of services I offer, what kind of healing products I have. Um, but I think that's it. So yeah, email me or DM me. I try to get back to my DMs as soon as possible. So yeah, however you get to me, it'll be divine order. All right, Tauruses, I love you guys. You're my babies. Y'all know I love y'all. I'll go to bat for you guys. I'll fight for you guys. So tighten it up, Taurus, and don't give in yet. You still got some fight in you. All right, peace.